Everybody, give me 9 seconds before I start this. So LiveGood it's not just a supplement thing. It's a business success system of health and multiple additional income streams. It's phenomenal. You just gotta look. I'll send the links.
About the role of green powders. That just basically like why would we want to take a green powder?
Exactly.
So same thing that we need to take. The reason we need to take our like essential nutrients, like our multivitamins, all that is like these nutrient gaps in our foods, right? We're not getting all the nutrients from our foods, so we just have to make sure we're covering our bases, and I guess crossing our T's, dotting our I's, right? So it's a little bit of like an insurance policy there, but also there's certain ingredients that you cannot get from like local grocery stores, right? So
year round, right, yeah.
I mean, even in general. So you have to tend to go to get them, and a lot of these are like super hyped as superfoods, but you have to get them in powder forms.
What are you thinking? Like spirulina, ashwagandha, like those two, and some others? Yeah.
Chlorella, I mean, just a lot of those, moringa, stuff like that. You get in powder form. And then a lot of times too, you end up taking a bunch of these different powders. I got like 10 different powders because I want to make sure I'm going to take my chlorella and my spirulina and my moringa and my matcha, whatever it is. But with green powders, hopefully, like this one, you can get them all in that one hearty scoop, so you don't have to have these multiple supplements.
Okay. I didn't think you were going to go that route. I thought, because you just kind of related it similar to like essential, covering the gaps like a multivitamin. My angle would be more like, no, I think of it strictly from a oxidative stress perspective, which, because oxidative stress, like that word, it's a fancy phrase for just saying like stress, like too much stress, low-grade chronic inflammation on the body to where there's a lot of like that reactive oxygen species we talk a lot about, the free radicals. And the only real way the healthiest way and the best way to neutralize them and to balance that body and the homeostasis that you seek is via like antioxidants and phytonutrients. And I think about super greens, super reds, really being in the category of just packed, loaded, nutrient dense with phytonutrients. So those plant compounds that are beneficial to our health and act as antioxidants.
Sure.
Polyphenols, and highly concentrated in one scoop. So definitely it falls into the same thing you were saying, like insurance policy or something like that. But it's it's a little different than I think of the, say, multivitamins. But I understand why people think of it, because these are loaded with micronutrients.
Right.
There's a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals.
We got to constantly work to get our extra nutrients.